how you doing? It's Chris. We're going live here on Sunday. Online Sunday Blues. And yeah, let me know where you are in the world. I've actually zipped across to France. I'm in Meribel right now, teaching this lesson for you. So grab a guitar if you haven't got one in your hands already. If you don't play guitar and you're watching this, maybe now is the time to start, or perhaps you could share this with the guitarist in your life by hitting the share button. And also, it's always nice to know where you are in the world, where you're watching from. If you're taking part, write in the comments below, and I can see them magically appear here in front of me on the screen. And it's always nice to know that you can hear me as well. So please, if someone watching can let me know that you can hear me all right, then we're good to go with the lesson. I'm going to play a little bit of blues right now, a little bit of jazzy kind of blues. While I wait for a few more people to join. Yeah, it's really cool. I had a gig last night in Morzine in the French Alps. I was playing till 12:30 at night, which is a bit unusual. For me, usually I'm done by 10 p.m. nowadays. I've got a day off today and more gigs this week in the French Alps. So it's nice to be out here, but wherever I am in the world, I'll go live here on online with the Bite Size Blues lesson. And also starting in just under an hour, I'm teaching a lesson for members of Acoustic Masterclass, of which Victor is one. Great to know you can hear us, Victor. Hey Kenny out in the States, and we've got Jay as well in South Carolina. So good to know you can hear me and to know that you're listening. And in today's lesson inside Acoustic Masterclass, we're going to be looking at I Got a Woman by Ray Charles. I taught that last week in the lesson, and it's now archived inside the site for people to retake if they want. And today we're going to be looking at how you can solo over a song like I Got a Woman, a kind of blues song using kind of bluesy chords. It's a classic Ray Charles tune, but how you can get kind of those jazzy notes, or I call them out notes, into your blues soloing without really thinking too deeply about theory or scales and that kind of thing. Basically, what can you do to spice up your blues playing and make it sound jazzier? So in this little bite-sized lesson here online, I'm going to show you what you could do over that first chord, over the A. So you've got, the song goes, I got a woman way over town, and she's good to me, oh yeah. I got a woman way over town. I should be playing that thing really, shouldn't I? Anyway, so over the A, what can you do? Like if you're a blues player like me and many of the people who are part of Acoustic Masterclass, learning with me inside the site, then you would probably think, I'm going to play the minor pentatonic scale, or even the blues scale, this scale. And it would sound nice, you know. I'll just kind of, that's the chord, something like this. I mean, that's basically what a lot of people would do and get away with it, you know. But a really quick way to jazz that up, to make it sound a bit kind of cooler and in the style, in this kind of Ray Charles-y, soul-y, jazzy, bluesy kind of vibe, what Ray Charles would often do. In fact, I don't normally have a piano, so on the piano, I'm better in the key of C. Volume. What they do when they play the blues is they often come from notes above or notes below. Like, so instead of playing, they might go. Okay, if you followed that, if you could hear that, then great. But basically what I'm saying is, on the piano, because the notes are sitting there in front of you and you've got kind of 5 fingers, it's very easy to play from the note below the note in the scale. For example, if we're playing that A blues scale, you could come from the note below that first note. So we're going 8, 5 on the top E string, but you could slide in from both. Okay, so that's the idea. You can, and not only can you slide from it, but you can actually play that note. You could pick it. Okay, maybe not that one. So you've got the A blues scale, right? And because we're in the key of A major, I got a woman. We've got that note there as well. We got the major third. I got a woman. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum-bum. So we got this note, the 6th fret of the G. So if we come up with a little lick going down, so 8, 5, 8, 5 on the B, then we'll go 7, 5, 6. There's your major third, and then we'll end there on the 7th fret of the D. So that would be quite a nice lick to play over I Got a Woman. You know, already it's sounding a bit kind of jazzier because you're getting out of the blues, the traditional blues scale, and you're throwing in some major thirds. But could we spice it up even more by coming from the notes below? Okay. Let's try that. I'll kind of jam something here. Okay, so we've got the rhythm. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Slow it down. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. Of course, I'm playing pretty quick, but I'm, before the notes, the kind of target notes, I'm playing the note below. One last thing, you can also play from the note above. So this is the lick. Try coming from the note above. I did it on the first 2 or 3 notes that I picked. Okay, so they're technically kind of out notes. They're out of the scale, they're out of the chord, but you use them as kind of passing notes and suddenly it sounds like jazz. And that's what people like Ray Charles do on the piano when he's playing the blues. You know, he's such a bluesy musician. If you listen to the melody, I got a woman way over town. It's all kind of blues, you know. And to get a kind of more jazzy sound, that's what he does. He'll come from the note above, the note below. There's some little quick tricks that he throws into his playing. So what I suggest you do is get a backing track on YouTube, or even better, Inside Acoustic Masterclass. There's a section in the Technique library of backing tracks. Get one of those going, pick a slow one, and just try and sound a bit jazzier. So you're playing the blues like normal, but try coming from the note below the target notes of the scale and see how it sounds. And it's subjective, you know, like the more you do it, the more You can do it and sound kind of very jazzy, or you can do it and sound like more bluesy, that kind of thing. And it's all subjective, really, when it comes to improvising, how acceptable you think it is. So there you go. That was a quick lesson on how to jazz up the blues. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm getting ready now for the big lesson inside Acoustic Masterclass on I Got a Woman. We're going to look at soloing over all of the chords, little tricks and techniques you can use for each of the chords, including targeting the chord notes. We're going to be looking at a little bit of a diminished scale run as well, which is used a lot in the blues, and often not talked about much by blues players, and often people I play with don't really do it, but then when you listen to some of the real greats, they're all over it. So that's what we're going to be looking at today inside Acoustic Masterclass. I'm going to get ready for that lesson. It's kicking off in just under 50 minutes. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Cheers, Kenny, Victor and Jay. Hopefully I'll see you inside on Zoom in 45 minutes. If you are watching this and you do want to take part, you can actually get inside for free for 2 weeks by taking the trial. You sign up, you put your info in, and if after 2 weeks you want to stay a member, just don't cancel and you'll start paying. And it's a bit of a bargain, really. And if for any reason you test it and you don't want to stay a member, just drop me an email and you'll be cancelled. So thanks everyone, and see you on the inside. Cheers. Bye for now.